So the question today is, wait, let me just drink a water for a second. Wait. 20% of the people would have been gone by now of the video. Let me tell you that much. So if you survive that lack of dopamine, you're better than those people. Now we're gonna talk about it. So today we are gonna talk about how to break out of this mediocrity cycle, and just like how Socrates did, I would like to define the term what do I really mean by this mediocrity cycle. So the mediocrity cycle is like, you have seen those masculinity videos in which they show you that a person wakes, he uses his mobile, and the mobile is being used in the first thing in the morning is a scientifically based and cultural based, or even your parents even say it is not the really great thing to do. It activates your dopamine. No, I'm not gonna go into science. Just search it up. You will get it. You will get a good result, not just some fake results on it. There are significant amount of studies done to show this much, and it will really help you to see the reality for yourself, that how much deeper the rabbit hole goes. And that is how it is. The morning time is a very great time. The mornings can really make a day or a break a day if it is not being utilized well, if it is not done well. That is why people have morning routines now. I'm not encouraging you to have some sort of morning routine, but I will surely make sure if someone wanna have one, I will make sure to give him the best one I can think of, and practical one also, not telling him to do meditation, exercise, and journaling and yoga. No, I have seen it is not practical that much for the most of us, because when the person is trying to break away from the mediocrity cycle, it is not to become the ideal version of yourself. The ideal version is the very cornerstone of what is stopping you from progress, because you think that ideal version of yourself should be reached within a year, 2 3 months, but really it's not. It's like you can live your life but still not reach that ideal level which you wanted to reach. I know it might sound sad to many of us, but it is the reality. After all, we live in a life in which we have a very sophisticated amount of time, and we have to prioritize what we are going to do and what we are not going to do. We cannot be, there is a very famous anime series named Classroom of the Elite, in which there is a main character named Ayano Kojiki Otaka. He is literally good at everything because he was raised in some white room, and his education was done really well. He was emotionless, heartless, great EQ, great IQ, highly manipulative, great at physical activities, academically well, really well. Graduate level, he was great till the graduate levels of most of the many of the subjects like science, most probably, as far as I remember. However, we cannot be like him, at least in the upcoming 1 year. It will take a very long time. You cannot master 7 8 martial arts like he did. It is a fallacy which is being sold to you of becoming something so great, which is not really. I mean, what are you gonna do by learning 8 7 martial arts, and with that science, and with that your physical ability, sprinting, and then strength, like even real humans. We If one is good at marathon, you cannot expect him to be good at sprinting also. If the one is good at sprinting, you cannot expect him to have a great grip strength. If the one is good at great grip strength, you cannot expect him to be also be great at academics. However, when we try to accumulate all the human endeavors into thinking that it is something within our reach. Everything is within your reach. However, you have to concentrate. Lord Buddha said that the desire is the cause of suffering. What he meant was what we are doing today. We are having an ocean of desire, and we are not having a single, not even single, like couple, like two, three at best desires which really matter to us, which we can concentrate on. We have just flooded ourselves with desires every goddamn second. We have forgotten what is important to us and what desires are to be focused on. What the core desires, what are the desires which are to be focused on? We have somewhere forgotten that, and that is what is making us weak. It was Lord Buddha who said it 2000 years ago, and still his words make sense. You are suffering, not suffering because of great struggle, but your brain, your very soul is suffering because of the flood of desire. You have to streamline that desire in a very slim path. When the water gets slim, I know many of you know that there is a water jet spray which is used at a very great pressure. I don't know, but if you search, you will get it on the internet. That it literally cuts iron. It is sharper than the diamond. With just like that, if the flood of your desire which is coming, if you just stop it for the sake of God, for the sake of yourself, for the sake of your soul which is dying, which is not actually dying, but they are the body which is dying by being disconnected by the not union of it, which is why you feel so empty. You feel empty because you are not connected with your personal God, the your soul, the one which is the source of all the nectar of life. The life is can never give you the nectar which you want. It is your very soul which is the provider of that nectar. Life can just show you the path, or can just, make that starting spark, but it is the soul which is gonna make you go on forever. The light has gone, and I hope that my message reaches to you. And with that, I'll be ending this video. Thank you for watching.